Okay, hi. Shit. There we go. Okay. Um, so I guess I should have a little backstory here. So the other day when I was streaming, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this thing, and I'm gonna make it hard and everything." So I started doing that here. Oh God, that's weird. So I started doing that here, and then I kind of just found this place, which is technically like this is like in the middle of like just a destroyed, like bombed out building. By the way, um, so I just started kind of, making this, and here we are, and it's done day 4, so we'll get there. But I was thinking, well, since we're here, and since I'm doing this, why not, okay. I will say they sound so closer, but even though they're on like the floor of, like, you know what I mean. But whatever. Um, well, like I'm here, doing this right now. Wait, basically, let's just do this. Let's. I'm having fun. I actually really like this. And yeah, So far, I pretty much did all of this. This was 2 apartments technically that I cleaned out. Got all rid of all the debris and all the stuff. Um, can I change? I don't think I can without going out of the thing. I'm gonna at least do that. But yeah, so pretty much we're just gonna. Oh, interesting. Can I not? Oh man, I don't. Fuck, it's gonna. Oh, thank God. Okay, it worked. Cool. Something that is a little weird. Um, I can't change the color of this part, but literally everything else I can on the staircase. So this is gonna be where the kitchen is. Have a little reading nook right here. I'm gonna make a fireplace. Um, and yeah, yeah, I don't know. I just started doing this, and here we are. I don't know. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Um, you. Yeah, that's what I wanted, right? Cobblestone. Okay. Um. Huh. So we need a fridge. I think I want to put the fridge here. Oh, okay. And then actually, I'm going to let me get rid of you and you. There we go. Let's get rid of all that shit. Okay, so. Maybe cabinet? Now that annoys me. Okay. Okay, so cabinets. Or should I just do... I don't understand why... Um... Okay. Trying to think here. Put you there. And I need... what I need is like something really thin. Like, kind of like this, but standing up. This could... That... Oh, let me see if that could work. Are they... Okay, so let me see. Okay. Okay, so they don't work. Unfortunately. That's one thing I need to get better with this game. If I'm gonna keep on doing that, I mean, I would like to, honestly. This is oddly fun. Decorating in this game. But it's kind of a chore. Especially because nothing here is really... It's organized, but not organized. Like, I'm in this, you know, I'm using a cobblestone, so it helps. But it's like... Let's see. I know there's a version of this that goes to the edge. You can see, like, the little, it's very faint, but, like, the box... And it shows you, you know... But it's like, where is that? Unless I have to just... No, I can't do that. But everything's on a grid system. So somewhere, there should be a thing where I can put... a thing. Yeah, no? Yeah, this is gonna be... I know. I starting very late. But also, I usually don't stream today. And I keep on forgetting that, because no one ever shows up to these streams. But I was, you know, I was kind of like, well, I'm doing this. Might as well just go live. Might as well. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Let's see this. What do you do? Oh, okay. You... Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Isn't that perfect? That's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. The only thing is I now have to find something right there to fit there. And then... right there. I guess while I'm here, well, let's do a stove. Motherfucker, why did it do that? Like it feels like there's the things right there. I don't know why I have to. Ugh, fucking Christ. Okay, I think stove would go right here. There we go. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have an island right here, and that's gonna have the what's it called? The sink. Yes, the sink. Oh, really? I should probably. Okay, so dish. Alright, so we have dishwashers. Okay. What was that? What did the? Oh, those. Okay. Let me see. Coffee maker. Microwavy. Uh, Sink. Now I do wonder because this is that. Would that fit? Round hole, round hole, round hole, round hole. That sounds very thing. Um, I wonder if I ask. I let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Oh, I probably should have kept that one at least. Okay. And then, oh, what's that thing? Fuck, what is that called? Not, oh, what is that thing called? Um, Arrange. Alright, I think that's everything that you can. Well, at least the big items for a kitchen. Oh yeah, I do need this. I don't need you anymore. Okay. Coffee maker. Oh, that fits there perfectly. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know it could. Oh, I didn't know it could slot like that. Okay, okay, that makes that okay. Um, put you right there. Okay. Now for you, what do you look like? Okay, you look like that. Okay. Um, I guess I can just. Okay. 3. Damn it. Okay, that does not work. Okay. And mm, there. Uh, you. I guess right there. Yeah, it looks fine, honestly. Right, so I need something here. 'Cause I can't... Unfortunately, I can't fit that there. And then I need something... Oh, actually, can I... And then... No, that does not work. Shit. Okay. I wish I kept that one thing. Because that would help a lot. Centered, oh, this might work. Oh, it doesn't. Oh God, what can I do with... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. But we got there. We got there. We did something. All right. So I need to find um that one thing I had. I know it's pretty far into this. I don't know how far or what it was, so that's the problem. You would think they would make a game about killing zombies and surviving easier to to build a pretty house with. You would think. Okay, here we go. That looks um this looks like something that I could use for the sinks. Where the flying fuck is this? Ugh, ma'am. Oh, hi. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's a thing. And then this goes right here. Doesn't it look pretty? I'm so happy. Oh my god. Alright. We still have to find that one thing though. Um Oh, I can't even do that. Can I put it there? I might be able to. Who knows? We'll find out. Oh, wait. Wait. Because I forgot. Um so I'm going to do that, I guess. Fucking Christ. Um do that, do that. Um do that. Okay. Now, fuck. There we go. Okay. Looking good. And what do I have in here? Oh, man. Oh, I was doing it. That's one thing I have to, constantly fix for myself. Okay, none of this is painting. God damn it. I was hoping. Yeah, this is something I constantly have to fix for myself. Right and left click and what it does. Okay, so... Okay, so I think... Let's do those. Okay. And then... I think... Put you... Oh god, no, not that. Okay, that doesn't look good. Let's do you. You... 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 Let's do you too. Okay. And... then we're gonna do ya and ya and you. All right. Now there's one more thing. I think it's is this one? Okay. Ooh, and then I think right there. Okay. Uh, honestly, this is, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know, like I'm just so, oh god, I'm so talented. Oh, I had to do I do this as well, don't I? Shit, what would I do with that one? Um, Actually, I think that would look better with the granite. So let's gonna granite this thing up. Um, I I don't know what would be good under there. A part of me wants to. Does that look? I don't. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I'll do this under here, and then I'll keep. Um. By the way, this is technically a TV screen. That's why it has like the sheen to it. So there we go. That is the kitchen. Um. Now let's see. There's a lot of shit. So yeah, there's a lot of shit here. So we're gonna have to kind of um. Oh right, I could. I don't know where. Oh, a toaster. That'd be fun. Uh. I know. I know there's a way to get electricity in this game. I don't. Actually, there's something I want to try. So I'm gonna black LED. Ooh, I'll get you, and I think that's it. So like, someone's coming to my stream was like, "You're playing 7 Days to Die." It's like, yes, I'm playing it how it should be played. Me, don't play this game like this. See, what is this? It's a tent door. Oh God. I mean, the thing is, I know it is taking these people like, and this game is even technically it's still a pre-release, isn't it? It's not even out yet. It's like it's taking these people like 10 plus years to do all this shit. So it's like, I don't think I don't think me asking, hey, can you guys make a 7 Days to Build spin-off game is high on their list of things that they want. But if they want to do it, the hell yeah, they would. Honestly, what they would have to do is just kind of like see like all these like French doors, put them in one thing, and just do like how Sims do. We can just color it yourself. Which I'm surprised. I feel like that would be easier for them to do in this game. Like, to be honest. They should have like hired somebody from The Sims just to like organize this a little bit for them. Be like, yeah, you guys should do this and this and this. That probably would have helped. What am I gonna do? You know, it's just like obviously this is for to make bigger things, like because you know it's the size, and you see when I like shoot um like some couches, they're like separated into parts. Like see how like this is right here, and then like, but it's like I don't know. It's like I see. I think this is what a lot of people in for Sims would really like, but I think this is a little bit too far when it comes to that kind of stuff, where it just becomes like I'm looking through like fourth, and obviously this is all just like stuff. There's no rhyme or reason really for this, as in like with Sims, everything's categorized. So you know, you also take that with a grain of salt here. Um, but I don't know. It's funny when you look at this stuff and you see just little things like I'm seeing this and I'm thinking about how this could be improved. Cause obviously, I know people probably still make stuff in this game using this. How this could be improved with some ideas from The Sims, and obviously some things are copyright and you can't because you know whatever. Um, or how even there are some things in this game that would really be interesting to see in The Sims. Or if did I do the same? Did I say the same thing twice? Well, you know what I mean. Right now, I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I can add to the kitchen. As right now, it's nighttime. Right now, I'm in God mode, so it doesn't matter. But it's like... I will say, though... I do notice... I get more jumpy if I have God mode on. Because I don't pay attention, because I don't need to. So, as I don't realize when there's a enemy right near me. And it's just suddenly like, what the fuck? Oh, also, do you want to hear something stupid? You know that song like Bluest Flame? Because somebody I watched, somebody I watched do streams, they did a lot of, like Brad. And I heard that song, and I was like, oh, that must be another, like, Charlie XCX song. You're not thinking about it whatsoever. And then I was watching a short today, and it was like, you know, you can see what song's playing. It was that song, and I looked, and it was Selena Gomez. And then I was like, what? And then I looked, and no, I didn't look. I listened to it, and I was like, oh my god, that is Selena Gomez. I was like, that is clearly her. I don't know why I thought it was anybody else. Did I put this on? I don't think I put that anywhere. Okay, so let's... What was I gonna do? There was something I wanted to do here. Oh yeah, with you. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you. Now... There's... I'm gonna see what this does. Okay, so... I'm getting a lot of... Oh, it's not even nighttime yet. Oh, fucking Christ. Hello? These things are so loud. Which I guess is good, but also it's like... It's just wheezing. It's intense wheezing. Okay, that was... I didn't like that. Why did that do that? That was not needed. Yeah, but look at just look at where I... Just look at where I am. It's probably all down here. It's always down here. Because these people don't know how to act. You all think that just because you're here means you can just do whatever you want. That's not how it works here. Christ. Wasting my time. Hello? You bitch. That's what you get. Get shot right in the gooch. Or... Yeah, but it's like, this is the this is the building I'm in. I wonder if you can see. You can probably see from over here. Aww. Who's a good puppy? Who's a good puppy? You're a good puppy. Yes, you are. You want to be my friend. Okay. Yeah, you can... Honestly, that's not too bad right there, too. But yeah, you can see, like, that's my apartment right there. It's pretty nice, honestly. I'm happy with it. Now, when I was playing this yesterday, I was thinking to myself, how cool would it be if they had like dogs or like pets you can get and travel with you. And then I thought, I don't think that would go over well. Why is he still there? Because imagine you're like in a horde and you just like you can't get to your dog and your dog just gets surrounded by zombies and you just have to watch. I think people would probably uninstall the game and not play it anymore. So if they did ever implement pets in this game, I don't think they would be useful. Cause it would be one thing. It was like either they're useful and they can die, or they're not useful in the slightest, but they at least keep you company. And you have a companion. But they don't die. Jeez. They just love... They just really love to get stuck down here. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. Getting sidetracked. Oh, there's a chicken down here, apparently. Oh, there is. Or. Okay. You don't say. Okay. Oh, Christ. I care. Oh, God. Bah. Okay. So, where can I put? I guess you go right there, and then now the question on everybody's mind. No one's mind. No one cares. Oh, that's so stupid. Why am I enjoying this so much? There's zombies outside. Well, not really. There's like one or two, but it's like I'm just building here. Also, just so I can finally do that. Can I paint this? Man, damn it! I wish I could paint that. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Do 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 do. Right there. Okay. All right. So this. What does this do? Oh. Oh. What? I need to fuck, I don't want to. I need to look up a how electricity works in this game. Because it does. And I don't know how, I don't fucking know anything about it. I don't know shit about it. Oh, weird. What did that give me? That is so specific. Okay. Okay, so I'm solar cell, battery. Okay. Don't need you. Did I put the? I didn't put those in yet. God damn it. Let me do that real quick. Does this? No. Okay. Can't put that there. There we go. And then a wheel toaster, which I can't put here because. God damn it. Stupid. Stupid sexy Flanders. Alright, you get no toaster. Fuck you. You don't deserve a toaster. Okay, so dart trap. I don't really. A trigger plate, track light. Is that what I have already? Don't need you. Don't need you right now. I don't need you guys. I don't really need the traps at this moment. That's the thing. A generator bank. Trying to think here. Oh, I think that was already what I had. Don't need you. I'll probably use this stuff at some point. Yeah, the one. Okay, so let me. Solar bank. And then. So let me just. So what is this? Okay, this doesn't really. Okay. Oh, is that okay? That can go there. Um. Well, okay, you don't really. So do I have to go outside? Oh, so low key, I should probably. I don't know. I should. Can I just make a? Am I? Am I in my own thing? Fuck! I just destroyed my own thing, motherfucker. I knew I should have gone in here. God fucking damn it. Everything sucks. Um. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So. Okay, that does. Okay. Really have to do it. Hello? Yes. Um. Solar cell, solar. Oh, weird. Okay, so I have to. I just. Okay. And then. They always get... Oh my god, these things always get stuck. Christ. You... You... No, man, I can't put one there. Because of a stupid thing. Whatever. Oh. Okay. Can I just... yeah, fuck me. I don't know why I was doing this. Fun fact, there used to be a thing up here, and then, like, beach chairs and all this stuff. I just took it all down. Don't ask me why. Because I wouldn't have an answer for you. Alright. Also, I'm probably doing overkill with this, but I don't know how any of this works. So I'm gonna need more of those, I feel like. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Uh, 4. So, fun fact. Weird. My high school sits pretty far back on, like, the property it's on. So when you would drive to it, there would be, like, this really big green lawn in front of it. And that's how it was when I went there. And, like, you know, sometimes you'd be, like, going home, and you or, like, you know, your parents would pick you up after, so you stayed after for whatever reason. And they would even do, like, you know, football practice there and just stuff. I mean, we had a lot of feet. We had a lot of, it was a lot of land, but they still used it. And then the school district got a deal, or something happened where they got my dad worked for a company at the time where they did solar paneling. And they got a deal with the company to put solar paneling in all the schools. So it was basically my elementary. I think the other schools, because I don't know how it is for every state, but around here there's like 3 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and then 3 high schools. And then shit. How do I? No, not okay. Okay. So in the area, there are technically 9 elementary schools. And then they basically group those 9 elementary schools into, like, 3, like, I guess, you know, 3 and 3, whatever. And then, you know, let's say, I'm just making up names here. Jefferson Elementary School, Adams Elementary School, and Washington. They get grouped up, and they all go into one middle school, and then that middle school just goes directly into a high school. That's how it works here. So I think the company my dad worked for with the solar panels, they got most of everything. And then they started doing it. And mind you, I mean, like the elementary school is a little dinky for even like that. It's pretty old. It's like they built in like 80, not I think like in the 70s. It's a small school. The middle school's a little bigger. Um, high school is huge. My high school is massive. There, and saying that, I mean, there is an abundance. I don't know how I'm talking about this. There's an abundance of rooftop, a flat, unused rooftop. Also, fun fact: my high school opened September 12th, 2001. That was this very first day it opened its doors. Isn't that is something. And instead of putting um anything on the roof, they put the solar panels on the front lawn of the school. So now when you drive past it, there is just hundreds of solar panels that are not this size. They are like big too. So I mean, obviously, I'm guessing it helps. It helps the school, so whatever. But it's just like that. Why? It's like they could have put it anywhere else. They could have put it in on like the side fields that no one really uses. It was so weird. And it's just like, oh, why? So that was my tangent, I guess. Solar. Oh, weird. It doesn't. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so okay. And technically, I am in the desert. The desert. The desert. So I should be getting a lot of sun here. Technically. Okay, let's see. So in hopes of doing that, I know I'm overdoing it, but I don't care. Um, I'm hoping I can just use regular lights in this place and not um torches. What else should I talk about? What else is there? Oh, okay. So I guess if we're talking about schools, because I went to 4 different schools. as a young child growing up in the suburbs. Fuck. Okay. Oh man. I want. Yeah, I want those. Hello? Yeah, that should be enough. So as I get older, because okay, so when okay, my elementary school. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Honestly, if I remember correctly, when I was, because I went there for kindergarten, first grade, and then fifth grade. In kindergarten, and pretty much how it was is you go into like the main lobby, the office was right there, and then you just make like almost an immediate left, and down a hallway is the kindergarten hallway. It's right there. Kindergarten, the kindergartners even had like they had their own little like area for playground, which makes sense, and all that stuff. And then you go down like it was so weird. Like you go down this. I want to call it the main hallway because on one side had like the teachers lounge, had the old gymnasium, which we use as a gymnasium in kindergarten, first grade, which is also the cafeteria, and also had a little stage. And it's one of those places where like the smell of that room will always just be ingrained in my mind. Um, and if you ever see any pictures from the 70s and it has like a yellow hue to it, that was that room. It was that. Um, and then you go down that hallway, and then on the right hand side of the hallway are like classrooms. I think it's like the first grade. Somewhere in that school, they taught second, third, and fourth grade. I don't know where those hallways were. They did not exist to me. I don't know what happened. You cannot tell me those things existed in that school. Because you go all the way down the hallway, and then you turn and there's another hallway, and that's all the fifth grade classrooms, which I was never in because my fifth grade classroom was in the first grade hallway, which you think would be like, oh, that's so lame. Not really. We were right across the street, the hallway from the lunchroom, so we always got there first, and we always got the good shit. But anyway, you go down that hallway with the fifth grade classrooms, and then that's where they built the fifth grade classrooms were new because when I was in kindergarten, first grade, fifth grade classrooms were in a trailer out in the back, which apparently is something pretty common for people. It's a common experience. So yeah, and then at the end of that hallway was the actual like the new gymnasium that they built, and also I think there was I know there was also a what was it called? There was also the the arts classroom. I know that, and then the library, and then there was just like these random little like hallway pockets of like two rooms here and there that would be like, oh, the speech therapy person, or the 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 guidance counselor who had a janitor's closet, and it But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Um, so that was that. Then I leave there because I guess my parents think that everybody is a bad. I will say I was an asshole kid. Was not a good. I was always in trouble in first grade, and I guess it was to a point where my parents were like, "This boy needs Jesus," because I got put into I got put into private Christian school, which I can say this now. My parents, I was there for 3 years. It was like 15 grand a year to put me in there. And what happened? I got bullied mercilessly. Um, I used to be very outgoing. I used to be very just like, yeah. And now it's like, I'm terrified to talk to anyone because I don't want to be made fun of. Anyway, fight me. I'll fuck you up. Yay. Okay. I will say this. The outside is a little ugly, but we're not looking at the outside. Okay, so for the we'll start with the outside first. You go in, there's a giant parking lot. And when I say giant, this parking lot was probably like 3 or 4 times the size of, well, also this private school, makes sense, was pre-K through 12th grade. You could go to this private school your entire life and never leave it. The fuck? Giant ass parking lot. On the other end, which I never really understood because it meant all the kids from I think it was like, oh god, 3rd grade and below. Their playground, like where they did recess, they had to go across the parking lot to get to it. Um, but my god, they were like, see, it was a full on like seesaws, slides. They had those slides that today um would not cut it, like the ones that are like 50 feet high, and it's just like metal poles sticking into the ground. Like a kid could easily just like tilt and just fall like, like 50 feet off this. And then they had like have you ever seen like those giant, like it was like a Noah's Ark? We can climb on it and everything. It was so fun. And then once you hit like 4th grade, I think fourth and fifth. I forget when they technically stopped recess in that school. Cause I never got to that point. Um, they just played on the fields, right, like on the side of the building. There's 2 buildings on the side of like the school building, and that's where they just did like soccer, like that kind of stuff. Um, Also, I do want to point out every school has some kind of like little like roadway to get to it. So it's not directly on like the main road. This school was like, we were just like, there would just be cars like, they were like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I can. Is there anything here? Like, okay, so you see it like that would be like for every other school. That would be the main road, and then you'd go here, and then like parking lot, and then the buildings. The private school I went to, like this was pretty much it, and then like this would be the parking lot. There was nothing there. Anyway, and there was, like I said, there was 2 buildings. One building was the actual church. which, if you ever been into an old school, like, Baptist church, this was kind of it. Except this thing had, like, it was a lot of steps. A lot of steps. It was kind of weird. Um, and you had, like, the church and the chapel up above. And then in the basement of it, that's where the preschoolers all the way up to second grade went to school. So I was down there for 1 year, learning in the Lord's basement. Now, my parents, they've sometimes they do things that aren't I was their only kid. Um, sometimes they did stuff that didn't. Uh, Hooray! Sorry, I had to do that. One of the things, I guess you don't really think about this. You don't necessarily teach your kid bad things. Oh, hi, Aiden. How are you? Welcome to my stream. I'm technically, I'm building an apartment in 7 Days to Die, but I'm just kind of ranting about stuff right now. But I hope you're doing well. What the fuck? I'm doing okay. Oh, weird. I'm from the States. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Okay, so that's that. I don't know what to do now. Okay. There we go. Okay. Actually, just okay. Oh, cool. I have those things. How the fuck do I? Oh, thanks. I don't even think it's. To be honest with you, I don't think it's. It's not even. No. How do I get? Fuck. Where is it? It's high in some places, I guess. It could be a lot better, but this would Oh no, I'm on PC right now. It's just I'm not using the my PC isn't like the greatest thing. So, I'm kind of dealing with dealing with what I got. Yeah, and I've been just doing this uh and having, just having fun. That does make me wonder. I don't. What do you mean? Oh shit, I need to do this. This one? Okay. And then fix this shit real quick. Better not. Not in the mood for that. All right. 2 more seconds. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's better. Did I? Okay, so think here. Alright, give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. I just threw something out real quick. Alright. Also, welcome back. Alright, so What are they doing? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, I do work, yes. Oh, goodness. Right, give me 1 second. Actually. Um, no. This this is one of those games. I put it in the same vein as um like Minecraft, where I enjoy playing it, but it comes in like waves. You know what I mean? I mean, technically, until like recently, I have not touched this game in. I've had this game for years. I haven't really touched it. Um. Oh, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Asking questions is good. That's how you get to know things. How do I do this? What don't you remember? Hmm. What can I? Huh. Ah, okay. Does not really work. Weird. Okay, that was okay. So two things. So, how do you said you know about me and I know about you? How do we know each other? And it's saying it held a message, the one he just sent, because of sexual harassment, and it highlighted, what's your fave in? So it thinks that phrase. I don't know. Whatever. But to answer that question, I don't know, I guess burgers? I guess burgers would be my favorite food. Thin metal railing. Oh, nice. Any kind of chicken or like anything in like any like particular or just chicken in general? Gotcha. Okay. I do like anime. That being said, I have not watched anything in quite a long time. I've kind of fallen off of it, unfortunately. So like anything like new in the past like I don't know like year, I probably haven't seen. Ugh, that's ugly. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm concentrating a little bit, so that's why I'm not talking so much. I do apologize. Because this game can be finicky. Oh, Jesus. But I'm guessing. What kind of animes do you watch? Where is this coming? Oh, nice. I've okay. I've watched. I haven't watched any Demon Slayer. Um, but I've watched a lot of Dragon Ball and Naruto. But you know, I think everybody has at this point. Okay. Oh, I mean, of course, there's a lot. There's a lot of anime. There's. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, cool. Um. Okay, so God, dumb question. When you say streaming stuff, do you mean like using like Netflix and that kind of shit? Because technically, I am streaming right now. I just want to make sure. Ah, God damn Where did they go? I mean, I'm good for right now, to be honest. I'm not really looking for anything, only because I'm trying to like save up money. Yeah, pretty much like the real reason is I just don't have the money right now to do anything. Um, I kind of spent it all on getting a computer that could actually run something halfway decent. Ow, motherfucker. Get up here. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, okay, that's not a bad price. But I mean, like, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like. I already have like people in mind who I want to get stuff from, and not to say like, and like it's mostly like friends and stuff that I know. So it's kind of it's like, but so those aren't working. I don't know what to do here. Okay, so let's see. Does this do anything? No. Shit. Well, it does glow. Just for now. Just so we can get some light in this place. Alright, have a good one. Okay. A second. There we go. Okay. One here. Oh, that's just floating. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Fuck. There we go. How do people stop getting those? Shit, I can't see. Alright, so at least this place is lit up now. Honestly, it's not... Ooh, actually, hold on. I don't know why I didn't do this before. There we go, that was a lot better. And then let me just do this. Shit. Okay, so I need railings. Maybe. Okay. Okay, so I'm looking for... I did not enjoy that one bit. Looking... Okay, so yeah, this. Alright, there we go. Damn it. Okay, so... Honest... Oh, God. Why does this look blue? Weird. Okay. Shit. Oh, damn it. What is... That's stupid. So, let me go... That totally jumbled me. Fucking Christ. Even fucking follow. Okay. So, going back to talking about school, the only thing I can really say about, because I was there for second, like I said, I was there for like second, third, and fourth grade. Um, I think honestly, just real quick, I think the solar panels I think that they made that go on, but not that I don't. I didn't look up that stuff. But to be perfectly honest, I don't mind how it looks here. I don't mind the flames. Like, this looks pretty nice. I have to adjust it a little bit better. But the only thing I remember about second grade was uh we had a Thanksgiving meal where it was like the moms and the teacher like legit made just all of the like the Thanksgiving kind of stuff, and we like just full like everything. That was really fun. Um, Also the teacher was kind of a bitch. Even though I was like, oh, they did this, it was really cool. She was still kind of a bitch. Um, it was like, I was very young, and I didn't know a lot of things, and I would get in trouble for stuff that I legit didn't understand. But like, she would never explain it to me until it was like she yelled at me for it, and it's like, so at one point on the front of all of our desks, we had our names and like out of like handprints, and slowly over time the fingers would get bent, and eventually a lot of the kids their things, all the fingers would be bent except for the middle one, so it would just be like, yeah, it would look like that. um and I remember I got pulled out into the hallway, and she just started yelling at me, and I was like, what am I, what did I do? I don't know. And after it was like I'm almost in tears, then she was like, well, it means this, and it's like, you couldn't have told me that before. Like, I don't know. Like, you kind of need to explain this to a kid who doesn't know this shit. Um, or it would be like, in the hallway, and I would be humming like, I don't know, like "We Are Family," like that song, and she'd be like, "Don't hum like that. That's a bad song." And like very just you can kind of tell what she's definitely rooting for somebody, in today's world. You know what I mean? Um, did that? Weird. Whatever. And then I think she legit just like left the year after. She was only there for like a year. Um, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm trying to think how I want to lay this out right now. So that's why I'm kind of talking. Um, third grade, we had the teacher that had like the nickname because she was like the strict, like mean teacher. And this is the only time like it was so weird because my dad did not like her. Because one of her things, and if you ever heard a story about my dad's very just like a, a certain type. I don't even know how to describe him right now, to be honest. Nothing bad, but very just like classic values. Um, Religion above not to a point, but you'll be hard pressed for him to go against religion, that kind of stuff. But I remember she had this thing where she was like, she wanted us to just like tattle on people, And her philosophy for it was, well, think about it. If you don't, if you don't tell, like, Sarah did this, one day, Sarah might, like, rob a bank. And she's like, if you tattle on them, it stops them before it can get too far. Like that kind of, like, very much that kind of thing. And I told my dad that. And I was like, yeah, she wants us to tell people. And he was like, what do you mean? And it's like, well, if we see anybody do anything wrong, just, like, tattle on them. And I told him, like, the reason she gave. And he just, like, it's pretty vividly in my memory that he was like, he said, like, that's dumb. And like, he's like the last person I would expect to say that. And it is dumb because I think I asked him why. It was like he was like, listen, when you get older, it's more black and white to you now. When you get older, that kind of stuff is very gray in the terms of, like, yeah, if somebody's picking on you, in school, or somebody, like, stole your toy, go tell, like, fuck that person. He didn't say that, but you know what I mean. That would be hilarious if he did. Like, fuck that person. But he's like, if you're like a grown up and you're in Walmart, and by the way, just to date this, Walmart back in the day, this was the Walmart with the aquariums in the back and, like, the rollback smile face. If you see somebody, like, putting, like, food or like baby food or something, like, he was like, and he pretty much was like, he didn't go into detail. He was like, when you get older, you'll understand that the time and the place, and sometimes it's just not. It's not the time or the place. Wonder if I can do this. I was just gonna fuck me over. Shit, it is gonna fuck me over. Damn it. Hi, Chuckaluck. How are you? I'm regaling stories of my childhood. You just got in time to when I was about to tell a story when I seriously injured myself. But how are you doing? That's good. I was telling stories about my like, my schooling and stuff. Also, I'm building this and I'm making this in 7 Days to Die. Isn't it pretty? There's zombies outside, and I'm in a bombed out building, but this is pretty. Give me 1 second. Where the fuck are you? No. Shut up. I mean, yes and no. Okay, so pretty much what happened was, it was 3rd grade, right after winter break, or sorry, Christmas break. Right now, I'm in a private Christian school, so we have to be very clear about that. Oh yeah, I'm hoping I would like to. Well, technically, this save, I'm in God with it because whatever. This save I'm just using, because in a later stream, I have everything set to, like, max, and I'm gonna do the horde. And I'm just gonna try to defeat. I'm gonna not be in this room because I don't want to destroy it now. I like it too much. I'm gonna try to fight the horde with, like, a club or something. So I'm just right now, I'm kind of, because I've noticed I can change the day, but it messes with the time. So I've been just doing this to kill the first 6 days as I wait. Yeah, fuck. Anyway. I was in 3rd grade, and this was, I think, like January 1st or 2nd. And for some reason on that day, it was like warm out to the point where they let us go outside for recess. You know, I was having fun and everything. And back in the day, I did not like to wear hats. Hats are evil. Even today, I don't like to wear hats. Mostly because I have a giant ass head and nothing fits me. But what I did wear is, you ever see, I think more like women wear them. It's like those like wool headband things that they put over their ears to keep them warm. But it doesn't like give them hat hair. So I was wearing that because I was told to. And I decided to put it over my eyes. I was playing with some kids. I put it over my eyes. I started chasing them. And I could see just a little bit out of the bottom. Like, I could see where my feet were going. I ran up some metal bleachers, and my foot slipped out, and I fell, and I landed. So like basically like my teeth just like full weight, just slammed right into the metal bleachers. And of course, you know, by that time I already had my adult teeth. Because why not? So I quickly get up because I'm like, what the fuck? It's the what? And I'm fine. I don't feel anything. I'm just like, oh shit, that was scary. You know, like this is one of those things. And I'm like, I think I say something to somebody, and they're like, oh my god. Again, remember this is a Christian school, so they said probably like, gee willikers or something. And I was like, what? It was like you, and they literally they dragged me to the teacher, like the teacher on duty, and they're like, you know, like they're like Vig, smile. Obviously my name's not Viggs. If it was, I would be so much cooler in real life. And I did, and she just like, her mouth went open. She's like, you need to go to the nurse now. And I'm like, what do you mean? And like, just go to the nurse. So I go into the school, and they put in, to put it into perspective, you go into school, the main lobby of this school is also the cafeteria, and it's like there's the bathrooms right there. It's so weird. So I go into the bathroom because I want to see what's going on, and I look in there, and basically my 2 front teeth, which, by the way, I had some bucked ass teeth as a child. We'll get into that. My 2 front teeth, it pretty much like, how do I describe this? It looks like you like basically like you cut out like a pie slice from like the middle of both of them. So it kind of looked like there was like a missing triangle of just tooth. And I had like fangs. And then, like, you know, it didn't hurt. There wasn't any blood. There might have been like a little tiny bit of blood. But it's one of those things where, like, you're a kid and you see that, and then you start freaking out. Fuck, didn't mean to do that. Can I? No, I can't. Actually, does that look better? That was better, actually. And I think if I remember correctly, these older kids, because this was a like a preschool through 12th grade private school, older kids came in, saw me crying, and was like, what's wrong? And I showed them, and they're like, oh, Jesus. I was like, okay, that doesn't help. That didn't help my situation here. And they took me to the nurse. The nurse called my parents. And then I was soon in a dentist's office. And I had to get bonding because I was still so young. And you know, you're your mouth grows. I think this was the first time I ever got laughing gas. Holy shit, that stuff is magical. Oh my god. It is the best stuff ever. I got it. And then that started a journey of, I don't know, I think it was like every couple years my bonding would break, which, I mean, it's not that. And then I think when I was 17, I got permanent crowns, which I still have today. So there's that. And then just to go on a little bit of a tangent with my teeth, because my teeth were fucked. So that happened in 3rd grade. In 4th grade, I got braces. I had braces from 4th grade all the way up until near the end of 10th grade. They were that bad. And also I did, and to include that, I had internal, it wasn't on the outside, it was inside of my mouth. I had like headgear, like legit, like, how do I, you ever see those back scratchers or whatever, you can like pull and make them longer and like shorter? Like they're like the metal poles and they kind of like, it stacks into each other. I had that inside of my, in my mouth. And what that did was it moved, because I had a really bad, like, I think it was an overbite, I think. They had to move my jaw forward. So I had that for like 2 years. And I had like just braces for like 6. I think I asked my parents at one point. I asked my parents, and also like, you know, sometimes like teeth would, like the bonding would break, now just be more stuff. I asked my parents how much it cost, and because they never like told me. I was curious, and they were like, oh, it cost around like 50 grand total for your teeth. Like, what the fuck? So and also I'm not, I drink a lot, right now I drink a lot of iced coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, a lot of stuff that I have. My teeth are pretty stained. I take care of them though, you know. A lot of my friends don't take care of their teeth, and a lot of them are looking a little hillbilly-ish these days. But me, they might not be perfectly white, but I got them all. Well, technically. I still have all 4 of my wisdom teeth in my mouth. Although, it's just like a husk. It's like the insides of my wisdom teeth are kind of like just gone. I'm surprised I'm not dead from a tooth infection. But you know, things happen. It's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Yeah, I spent so much time in the dentist office. Um, which, I mean, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's just like, because like sometimes I get to leave school early. How fun! But it's just like, my dentist was kind of a dick, and sometimes I would get in trouble because if I didn't, like, they would all, you know, they would kind of yell at you if your teeth weren't good enough, or like, oh, you're not brushing good enough. Even though it's like I could eat like a pretzel and I would get plaque, on my teeth. So usually I would come home from a dentist appointment with like no TV for like a few days. But let me see, what else? What other horror stories about dental hygiene can I tell? Oh, okay. So here's a good one. Went in for a broken bonding, right? Okay. They went into it and they're like, "Hey, and pretty much I went into that for that. Stuff happened. I don't know what, and suddenly I'm getting my first root canal. Right? I would like to say I'm pretty tough when it comes to medical stuff. And I want to say at this point I was like 16, so I've already been to the dentist at least 300 times at this point. Hello? I hear. Oh, hi. No. Where did this come from? And so they're like, okay, we're gonna give you a root canal. They told me everything about it. I heard about root canals before, and I was like, okay, this isn't. I heard they're not the most fun things, but I'm like, look, we have to do it. They give me a shot of Novocaine, which Novocaine just sucks. I mean, I know it helps, but getting the Novocaine sucks. Oh, hi, Crossbar. You're just in time. I'm talking about body horror and teeth issues. So they give me the Novocaine, and hello. They're like, okay, we're gonna see if they wait a little bit so it kicks in, and like we're gonna see if it works. So they touch, I guess, the nerve. I felt that. I was like, that hurts. They gave me another shot of Novocaine. Waited a little bit. Tried it again. Still felt that. And mind you, I should make it very clear. The Novocaine was not working at all. It was not setting in. They did that like 3 or 4 times. I remember, and I will remember this till the day I die. They kept on going higher and higher to the point where they put the needle in for Novocaine, and the needle went out. Like, I could feel the like, cause it's the liquid. I could feel the liquid like dripping out of my my nostril. Like, it went through like the gum into my nose, because I kept on going higher and higher with it. And I kept on feeling the pain to the point where I was crying because I was in so much pain from like my exposed nerve being touched over and over again. And then fine, and they said he took a break, and I was like, can we just try laughing gas? So they're like, I guess. 2 minutes later, after he gave me laughing gas, I was 3 sheets to the wind, and the procedure was done in like 5 minutes. I was high as a kite, and it was in and out, done. And like, and mind you, the Novocaine stuff lasted like them trying to help me with the Novocaine. That was probably like an hour of that. So that was all good. We get into the car, and my mom is very like, okay, you kind of went through it. Let's get you McDonald's for like later, because my mouth's pretty sore. We get home, and as we're going into the neighborhood, the Novocaine, all of the Novocaine, like the 5 shots, finally kick in. And for like basically the next 6 hours, my like one side of my face, it looked like I had I suffered a stroke. I could not move it. It was drooping. It was horrible. So there's that. Oh, cool. How far can I go down here? Oh. Ooh, interesting. So there's that. What else can we talk about? I think To be honest, I think I'm just done. Like doing what I was doing. I don't feel like getting off. Can I? I want to check something real quick. So, are they still here? No. Okay, so I want to. Crows, I was going to message you, probably like half an hour ago, because somebody, somebody like popped in the chat, and it turned out to be one of those people trying to sell art. Like, oh, I can make you stuff. I can make you emotes and everything. Look at my stuff. Um, like I'm not a furry who doesn't know, you know, like hundreds of artists already. And we were talking, and he was like, and I was like, hey, you know, I was like, oh, I'm playing this, you know, and blah blah blah, and he'd be like, hold on, I'm coming. Um, so like I'm thinking, is he going to try to join this game? Like I didn't know what he meant, and then I hear a car door outside. So I'm like, oh, give me 1 second. So I go down, and I look out like the little window, and I see like a car, like outside the house, and I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna get killed? Um, it wasn't that. It was just pure coincidence. It was for another house. It was just pure coincidence that happened. I was like, what the fuck? But I need an adult. I was like, shit, I am the adult. Um, but yeah, I was scared. I was afraid. But where was I? Oh, there it is. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a short stream anyway, so I'm probably gonna be done. Um, Crows, me and you, we need to stream together again soon. We need to find a game because there is a if you apparently right now if you stream with somebody you get like a Twitch badge, and I want a Twitch badge with you. I want matching Twitch badges. So we need to figure out a game to play and enjoy with one another. How the fuck? But yeah, so just to recap, this is what I've been doing in a game about zombies. Honestly, I really liked it. I might try to make this in The Sims. This is so cute. Isn't that cute? I love this. Um, but yeah. Okay, so. Shit, I didn't mean to. Fuck. I should have looked at the, I should have looked at the thing. Damn it. But, alright. So I am gonna cut it here. Well, thank you all for showing up. So I know I'll be on tomorrow. I think I should be. I have tomorrow's gonna. I have so much. I have like so much to throw out tomorrow. It sucks. Let me see. Let me just find somebody to raid. Okay. Da 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 da. Um. Oh God. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Is it even worth it? And we won't actually, hold on, let me see. Can I? Okay, that's perfect. Okay. We are going we're gonna raid Waff because half the people I'm watching are already in his stream anyway. Or if half the people are watching my stream are already in his stream. And I think it's just funny. And I was gonna just watch his stream anyway, so why not? So yeah. I know you're gonna get double waffed. Which I don't think people would mind. Wait, shit. Fuck. Can I do this right, please? Thank you. Okay, god damn. Raid message. We'll do that. But okay, so yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Probably do more of that shit. And yeah. Okay. I will see you all later. All right, have a good night.